You know, I can think back over my education, and there are a few teachers that stand out for me growing up that made a tremendous impactful difference in the way I was educated and the way I was raised. First would be Barbara Milchek, who was an elementary teacher at my Lenz Elementary when I was going to school there. She saw the challenges I was having as a young man growing up and pointed them out for me and made sure that I understood they weren't necessarily hindrances, but there were things that I could grow upon and really help me develop in my formative years into being more confident as an individual. And then Mr. Linton was one of my teachers at Galena High School while I was attending school there. He taught government and U.S. history, and through his passion for government and U.S. history, I gained that same passion, which has led me to my current path and career today, which is in politics. And I want to thank both of them for all that they have done, and I want to thank all the teachers out there that have allowed me to help get to this point as a Washoe County Commissioner. I enjoy serving, but I wouldn't have not been here without the help and guidance of those wonderful teachers and those that are out there. So happy Teacher Appreciation Week. Thank you for all that you do. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Mrs. Eck, my sixth grade teacher. You took the time to sit by that shy, quiet sixth grade student, and you motivated me and you pulled me out of my shell, and you inspired me not only to enjoy school and push myself, but you helped me get where I am today. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I also want to thank all of the teachers in our school system today for taking the time to educate and motivate our future leaders in our society. And thank you for everything you do.
Wow, I'm one of those people that's been really blessed to have had several that have been really influential, but I really want to talk about the first one that I had here in the Washoe County School District. And there have been a few, but this was Mrs. Williams. She was my English teacher at Trainer Middle School the first year after my family moved up from the Bay Area. And I didn't really love Mrs. Williams because she was easy. I loved her because she was hard. And inside that hardness, you knew that she cared about you, but in particular for me personally, she had high expectations of me. She made it clear that she knew I could do more, she knew I could do better. She poured into me, she encouraged me. And because of that, I strove for more, I tried harder, I did more. And that was the first time in my life I ever realized, Angie, there's more in you. She made me know that there was something in me that if I would apply myself, I can go places that maybe society at that time didn't think low-income kids like me that look like me could. So Mrs. Williams, if you're out there, if you're listening, thank you so very much, because you're the reason that I began to really believe in myself academically and to know that I could be more. I am Dr. Taylor because of the foundation that you began in me.
Thank you, Mrs. Farias, for all that you've done for me, my family, and my community. If it wasn't for you, I would not know where I am today. As the first one to graduate from high school and then to go on to college and now have 2 master's degrees, I owe it to you and to the other teachers in our community. As a proud product of our Washoe County School District, I know that our families and our kids are receiving the same type of success, education, and information. You took the time to sit down with me when I needed it. You sat down with my parents and you pushed me along and asked the tough questions. And you also asked the questions on behalf of my family. So thank you so much to not only you, but all the other teachers in our district. Thank you again.
Though I've had many teachers throughout my school days, I want to especially recognize a teacher at Worcester High School in 1963. Her name is Frankie Lucasco. She taught English literature, and I believe I remember her for her character more than the subject that she taught. I think she carried herself in a manner that really recognized the differences between students, the strengths and weaknesses. And as you know, some students are quiet, some are introverted, some students talk a lot and they're extroverted, and I think she really encouraged me, really instilled self-confidence as I was a person that didn't want to get up in front of the class. And I think it's ironic that I do a lot of public speaking today, and I just want to recognize her for really balancing her authority with compassion and kindness. So on this special day of recognizing our teachers, I want to recognize her, but also to recognize all the teachers that do an outstanding job for all of us, that we could be successful in life. So thank you very much.